F-Smash carried the fuck out of me at the end.
F-Smash carried you both. That was the F-Smash war.
Dude, I was all like, oh my god, man. I was like, I can't afford to get hit one time. If I don't die, I'm gonna take like 100 damage. So I was like, fuck it, dude.
Okay, so we're going to run it back to. Now we're gonna run it back to the cash. But I wanted to run it back to winter semifinal when you were playing against Zenyu with the Olimar.
Yeah.
So what was going on in your head when you were playing against Zenyu with the Olimar?
I was like, both are -2 matchups for both my characters. I don't care. I'm just gonna pick the one I can cheese them with the most, and I picked
Olimar, and it worked out in the end.
But I mean, all jokes aside, a while back I went to Land Hero, and I said, you know what, I'm only gonna go Olimar today, and I went game 3 last stock with him, and I was pissed.
So you wanted that rematch with the Olimar?
Specifically with the Olimar.
Yeah, you're kind of avenging your Olimar.
Yeah, and I was all like, yeah, dude, because last time, but I got it this time. You know, that one's for you, Lucian.
So what made you switch to Meta Knight and not running it back to the Pigment?
Well, 1, it was super close, and 2, I thought to myself, well...
This one was pretty close, too.
Well, I thought to myself, I was like, man, if I can beat him with my secondary, I'll probably fucking shit on him with Meta Knight.
Yeah,
and it
you
kind of
did.
until I got Mario cheese.
You started getting shitted on,
Mario cheese, yeah.
You were cheesing him, too. Don't even lie.
My cheese is cool. Meta Knight cheese is cool, Mario cheese is
Hey, you do have a lot of fans.
Yeah,
so I mean, you must be doing something right.
Something right. Yeah, but I was just like, I don't know. I thought to myself, like, it was really close, and even the first time I played him was really close. And I was like, I didn't want him to get the download, so I was like, oh, I'll just bust out the Meta Knight. I've seen Joseph just
shit on him?
Just shit on him with Meta Knight.
Okay,
and I was all like, oh, I could do the same.
Makes sense. Sure. Yeah, I know that they play more often because they're more in the same region. So yeah, that makes sense. So playing against Marvelous Marco, you lost to Marco last week, didn't you? Or was it the week previously when he won the GLS?
I beat him. I didn't play him last week.
Okay.
The week before that we played and I beat him, and every time before that I've lost.
That was your first time beating him last time?
Yeah, last time, and then this time.
And today? Well, what was different? Because it seemed super dominating.
I tried.
That's a good point.
And I didn't get tilted.
If you lost to LVIS in the last 2 months, he was not trying.
Pretty much.
Feel bad. But now he's trying, so don't feel bad as much.
Don't feel so bad. Yeah, but I don't know. I just kind of want to take a time to just talk about mentality, because I talked to Nito about it. I just not been.
Yeah, he told me.
I hadn't been feeling it. I felt like I was getting burnt out.
Honestly, I told you about it not that long ago too. I was like, you're an amazing player, but you need someone to watch your back when it comes to mentality.
Yeah, because I remember when I first started back, I was so enthusiastic, and there was so much, you know, I wanted to get better, and I was all like, in the sea of all these, you know, like, I was just like, I remember I would come back, and my mind's all over the place, because I'm all shook up. But I remember starting back, and I would get like 7th and 8th, and lose to random people all the time, and I was just all like sure, I haven't played in 3 years, but I still felt like I was better.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere you like took the set off of Nico, and then you just kind of like, boom, all right, now I eat PR, now I'm SoCal PR, and like you said, you had a rough patch mentality-wise for a few months, and your performance at Wave Dash, I feel like that the mentality was making a flaw, right?
Yeah, it was around the time of Wave Dash where I was just like, okay, there's just so much about this game that I don't like, and I'm very vocal about it. In both like
tell me about it.
In both like in a serious and, you know, satirical sense. Like, I'm self-aware about it, and I like to joke a lot.
I know when you're fucking around.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like. And there's a lot of cheese in Smash 4 too, don't get me wrong, but I still felt like there are things about that game that I liked better. I was able to stick with it much longer. And I felt like, I don't know, the ultimate stuff just starting to get to me. Like, I would be unfazed by Roy jab back air, and then it would tilt me the fuck out. And I'd go from last hit, last stock against Cyro to him just shitting on me, 3-stocking me because he jab back aired me once and I got tilted.
And then it just kind of steamrolled from there.
Yeah, and it would happen a lot too. Like, I'd have a lot of sets where I'd do very close first, second, or third games, and then by game 4 and 5, like, I just get shit on because I'm tired, and sometimes it just doesn't feel like. So your arms get weary and you can't push.
That's very beautiful, and I'm glad that you found a stride with your gameplay and just like fixing your mental view of the game. What pushed you to really just improve yourself as a player mentally? Like, you say you talked to Nito. What pushed you to talk to Nito?
I went to his house, and
that makes sense.
And then he told me, he's like, man, you're way better than to be losing to
blah blah blah.
Yeah, right. But you know, and it really kind of just put something in my mind where I'm like, you know, he's right. And even though it's like he's kind of been like on a hot streak of shitting on me, it's like
you used to shit on him.
Yeah.
And I think that was around the time when you were
really
healthy,
into it.
A really healthy mentality around the Nico time.
Yeah, and I tell him too all the time, like, I don't know what it is, but I hate FGC characters. I hate auto turnaround. I hate down tilt and jab. And that shit's so tilting to get hit by.
Yeah.
Like, I'll lose entire 3-stock leads against him just because he takes the first stock with jab, short Yukin, and it just
tilting,
steamrolls, and then he shits on me.
That makes sense.
You know, so hopefully, you know, if I find this rekindled energy in me again the next time I meet him, hopefully it won't be so one-sided.
You know what? I never thought I would hear these words coming out of your mouth. Oh. And I'm glad that you're saying that shit now, because for months you were on the same team as me. Mm-hmm. Watching you, I agree with Nito. You should not be losing to Hootie Hoo, blah blah blah. Watching you lose to these people, I was like, nah, he could have easily turned that around. So it's good to see you now realize that, and also just be a good player. You're being a good player, and that's good to see. And it's shown when you won this bracket today.
Yeah, and it's just like, I guess another person or people to thank out is my buddy RJ and Gel King. Gel Space King, not Gel King, but
Gel Space King. It's crazy.
But it's like I've had a long talk about them, and they're like my closest friends. Like at this point, even outside of Smash, and it's like they've noticed it. A lot of people have noticed it, and you know they seemed really worried because it's like I would come, and I'd place okay, but I'd get frustrated because I know I'm not. Even if I don't win, I'm not upset, right? It's just a matter of how I lose that really upsets me, and that's like the real. That's like the real thing that gets to me sometimes is not so much that I lost, but how I lost. A lot of times I end up feeling like I lose more to myself than my opponent.
Yeah.
And it's like, they just kind of told me, like, go back and watch the interviews from the first few times you won. And listen to that guy.
Yeah, look at your face, look at your smile.
Yeah.
Kind of like, and this is a good interview to look back to as well. Just like, look at that guy. Just like, look at the person that won the GLS and spit some wisdom. Yeah, stacked GLS. I said that when I walked in the venue. I was like, oh, this shit's stacked.
Yeah. It's like the crazy part is me maybe last week would have been like, fuck, I'm fucked.
Yeah, it's a rough bracket.
In quarter, if I make it through quarters and winter side semis, I'm gonna get fucked.
When do you know that you can win this bracket? Was it after beating Zenyu, or was it before beating Zenyu?
It was game 1.
Game 1 of playing against Zenyu?
Like, it was just like, I knew it, like...
After taking game 1?
Yeah, I was there, and I felt that epic... at first I was like this, nice postured, and then I got that epic gamer lean, and I was all like... I swear, I felt like I didn't blink.
Now we got some GoPros too, so your forehead was in 4K.
Hell yeah, man, for everybody to see. my receding hairline.
All right, well, congratulations to the winner of GLS number 57, I think.
57.
Yeah, congratulations to you, Backyardsmash Elvis, and let the people know where they can find you and your final thought.
All right, so you can find me at L. They don't let you use hyphens in the username, so L_VIS, like it's spelled down there, _MK. I think it's really cringy when Meta Knight mains put MK at the end of their tag, but Elvis was already taken.
You gotta let them know what the fuck is going on.
I know. You see that, guys? Ladder list to Meta Knight 1 and -2 matchup.
Shut your ass up. You laddered the fuck out of Zenyu.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You're tripping.
Those
oh
were
my
hard
gosh,
reads.
chat.
He could air dodge those. Just saying. Those weren't true.
He did. You know what you did? You just fucking fastball tornadoed his ass.
The mental game. But yeah, L_VIS/MK. That is both my Twitter and my Twitch. I do stream. I try every weekday night. Sometimes, you know, you get home from work or you go to something like this and it's just like you're all pooped out.
I saw you on stream for your first round and you looked like this. You were like,
yeah.
I was like, nah, he dead ass got off of work today.
Oh no, yeah. I've been from work. I woke up at 5 in the morning, went to work at 6 to 5:30, and came here.
All right, well, your final thought, Elvis?
Like I said, sometimes people undermine it, but mentality is honestly one of the biggest, if not the biggest things.
Yes.
You know, it's like,
oh my gosh.
character this, character that. I like to say a lot of shit about Meta Knight holds me back, but I prove that, I have proven that even with the character that I don't think is the best, I can still succeed.
Yes.
Because I have that will.
You were like the third evolution of Elvis right now. You are a fucking Pokemon. You literally just leveled up.
Well, is it Pikachu, then Raichu?
Yeah, you're literally a Raichu.
The third one.
Yes.
Yeah, the big one. So remember, it's like
I
I'm gonna go back to
thought
this.
I would hear you say that shit. That is crazy. You
I'm
just blew my mind.
I'm not a Pokemon fan. I don't know anything about Pokemon. But I guess it's just to say, I said this before in my first interview, I think. Like I said, I went back to watch them. It doesn't matter if you're down 2 stocks, 999%, anything will fucking kill you next.
It all starts with the dash attack.
It all starts with the dash attack. Oh, and once they start shielding the dash grab, if they DI in, then you know you get a true. You get true ladder confirms. If
I
they
thought
DI
you were talking
out,
about your fucking, your like throw into like
F smash.
run up F smash. That was ridiculous.
They'll just Chad the brain, caught the
Kind
match.
of DIing out too. Yeah.
But yeah, but like I said, it's just. And Nito told me this too. He put it back in my mind that no matter, you know, how the game may seem, it's like as long as you still got one last stock and some time on the clock, you can make something happen.
Very true.
I'm sorry, man. I'm very passionate and articulate about my sentiment.
All right, man. That was very beautifully put, very well put from you, Elvis. And we appreciate you very much. Thank you for the interview. And just want to say thank you, everybody in the chat and everyone at home. We are about to end the interview here right now.